Yo, 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 everybody. Birdtross here, and welcome back to TC6, aka Thaumcraft 6. The moon is flying across the sky in a weird location thanks to the shaders, but you can still scan the moon, but you can't do it when you're looking this way. This just gives you a map of the stars. What you have to do is be standing sort of straight on like this, sort of, and then look like this. You've already studied that today? No, I haven't. There we go. So about that location, so Thaumcraft still looks for the moon object where it's supposed to be if the shaders were off. So that's how you do that with shaders still installed. A little bit weird, but okay. So a decent amount of time has passed between episodes here. Whenever it rains, I go ahead and start fishing in our little pond here that I've got. I've been getting a few lily pads from doing that, so I've started decorating with the lily pads here too. They look very nice when they're floating up and down on shaded water. Very cool. We've got a few redstone lamps placed around here now too. I've put a little area here. This is where we're storing sort of fishing related stuff here, and I actually managed to grab a mending fishing rod here from fishing, so I went ahead and made a super meta-breaking fishing rod here named the Perfect Cast. That's a reference to the Goofy movie, one of my favourite childhood movies. Highly recommended if you haven't seen it. We have a new hallway down here too now. So I dug this out a few days ago, and I've put this in here, this little wooden bridge going over to our villager area here. I wanted to actually put in a artificial lake right here so that I could fish over here too if we wanted, but part of this biome is unfortunately, what's the word? It's a cold taiga, I guess, which basically means the water turns to ice, so I'm not sure if we want to continue with the water plan there, but that's kind of where we are for now. I realized, oh wait, the water's freezing. We can't really keep doing that here. Yeah, so I put some wood on the ground. We finished the window finally. I've done that all the way down to the ground. Very cool. Put some wood in on this floor here too, just to try and give the place a more homely feel. I finished these walls here. We've put in some redstone lamps. I've still got this torch here just to for the dark spots that are in this area. Expanding out this way, and speaking of expansion, I have increased the size of this room here too. Surprise! Yeah, so I've left the natural generating dirt there to kind of give this place a bit of support and kind of remind you that you're in a mountain a little bit. And I think it looks really cool from the inside. From the outside, it looks a little bit funky, like it's kind of like the mountain's sort of chopped in half, sliced open as it were, but we can work with it. I put a block of wood right here, block of oak, to complete the look of this. I think that's really cool. And I've got an arcane lamp in here. I just wanted to experiment with an arcane lamp a little bit with how the textures look, and I'm actually not very happy with it. And the reason being that, like you can see right here, this is one of the little orbs that the arcane lamp has generated. You can see like the light level is 15 right there. And what that does to the textures is that it kind of makes it almost a different color. So it really kind of just makes the textures look kind of bad and stand out, especially with this shader pack. And you can see there's another orb right here. And there's even a few orbs in this little hallway here. I really like the look of the nicer touch, the gentler touch of having the light block a few blocks away, and not being kind of put on fire, as it were, by this thing. So I'm probably going to end up removing this and just having some redstone lamp lighting in the roof here. I've moved the research table into the middle of the room here. I'm not too sure what I want to do with this space yet, but I was thinking about what I wanted to do with this hallway here to kind of break it up a little bit. And I think what I'm going to do is sort of in this area or this area is have the first of our sort of minecart, minecart transportation little stations, and that would probably end up sending us over to the alchemy lab is what I'm thinking. So we kind of go out a little bit, through the air and then sort of in over there. And I would actually like to have one of these going down to the Infernal Furnace too. So what I was thinking we could do is maybe in this area or possibly even in this little spot here, have kind of a stairway down, going underneath the floor here, and then out towards the Infernal Furnace, because it is quite a trek to get over there from here. It takes a solid hot minute. And speaking of the Infernal Furnace, let's actually go take a quick tour of that. Let's go grab some ores to process too. So since the last episode, I've gone ahead and added 4 arcane bellows to the Infernal Furnace here. We've got one there, we've also got one underneath. And then I've moved my stairs slightly here, so it looks a little bit dorky now the stairs are sticking out. But there's the bellows on this side. And let's check out what that does to the speed. I've already seen it, it's pretty crazy. Toss that in there. Look at how fast that goes, dude. I mean, like, in terms of like TC4, TC5, and now TC6, the TC6 version of the Infernal Furnace is probably the fastest, most efficient furnace of all of the mods thus far. Like, that feels like it's at least twice the speed of the TC5 furnace, which is really impressive. Yeah, got a few gold nuggets out of that, or more than a few. You love to see it. Right, I just wanted to quickly show that off. Let's get started with today's episode. That was actually a new moon phase that we researched there. Yeah, I've got all the moon phases back now. I've been doing a little bit more of this because I've been carrying around the scribing tools, paper, and thermometer with me wherever I go now. I feel like as we progress here, that's going to be a solid and decent thing to do here. Oh, did I show as well? Yeah, I've got power 5 on my mending bow here now as well. The power of fishing compels you. Yeah, like, fishing is kind of OP, especially when it's raining in the game. Let's get these researchers banked. Beautiful. Okay. Now, yeah, so I put a poll up on my YouTube once again to either do... Let's see, the poll was to either do basic Auromancy here or get started with Infusion. Discovering Infusion, adjusting himself in his chair. And the winner of the poll was basic Auromancy, so I kind of wanted to power through and do not all of these wand foci, but we want to do a decent amount of them. Like, let's get like 2 or 3 researches done today is kind of my goal. Oh my goodness. Did I... What's this? Oh yes, here we go. I have the casting glove, but now I need to craft the foci. Yes indeed. The old scrolls aren't very clear on how to go about this, so I'll need to find my own way. Okay. I've played with the idea of assembling a focus from crystals and then using V to bind them together. My initial experiments have been failures. Explosive failures. Oh dear. I hope you're okay, Azanor. Well, we have bird feathers, so if we decide to explode, we probably catch fire, and I do not want to be put on some menu in some fancy restaurant somewhere. I think the answer I seek lies with an alchemical process. Okay. Using an ordo crystal as a core, I might be able to leverage its ordered structure to grow a focus around it. While this is happening, it should absorb Praecontatio and Aurum Essentia. The result should hopefully be a crystal focus able to absorb and manipulate V. Okay, so let's see, the blank lesser focus. Let me actually just quickly turn off F3 and H. Yeah, there you go. So that turns off the advanced tooltips. That looks a little nicer for YouTube. The blank lesser focus. So we need to craft this for this first stage. Okay, and this reminds us what the recipe for a resonator is, and a caster's gauntlet. And let me see, this probably needs a V resonator here too, doesn't it? No, actually. Okay, hold on. So we need an Aurodo V crystal as the catalyst. Okay. We're going to need 5 Aurum. We're going to need 10 Praecontatio, and 20 Vitreus. Okay, this is actually going to be a little bit tricky here. What has Aurum inside it? Not redstone, I think. Salis Mundus? No. Okay, well that's where the power of any eye comes in here. Let's look up Aurum, and you just get the bare essentia right there. Let's see, the aspect compound, yes, and this just shows you everything in the game that has Aurum inside it. Wait, workbenches have it. This could actually be quite nice for getting some. What else have we got here? Silverwood actually might be the meta. This has got 5. Yeah, I think Silverwood log might be the way to go here. Let's get the water in there. Boop. Grab a new one, ready to go. This way, bring it to the boil, as they say in cooking recipes. Cooking with Birdtross. In today's episode, we'll be making some weird accents. Let's throw that in. Let's throw that in. Let's throw these bad boys in. Bablamo! What? Oh no. Wait, Jaloom. Wait, that can't be right. Ordo. Oh, you need 10! Oh no! Oh no! Somebody knew that was happening! Oh shit. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, I need a bit more. Shit. Need a bit more of this now too. And we need more glass. Oh my god. Oh my god. Panic mode! Oh man. I was bound to screw that up. Okay. Have another one of these? Please! Yes! Okay. Oh, we're out of water. Okay. Oh my god! Oh man, that was crazy. But I think we got there, and that's fine. We can just let the tank build. Yeah, somebody was saying in the comments of the last video we should be keeping an eye on the flux research here to see if we're letting the flux build enough. So we actually do want a little bit of this to enter the atmosphere. I'm sure that'll be fine, right guys? I have been keeping an eye on this, and things do still seem to be looking sort of okay in this chunk. We can see the taint here too. Taint is not looking too hot, but that's okay. We do need it to build up a little bit. Ah! What the heck just happened? I'll tell you what happened. Me. That was not supposed to happen. That's slightly embarrassing. Let's go ahead and scan this thing. Beautiful. Anything else here to scan? Well, I've got a bunch of cool things hanging out. Let's see. Just go through and have a look. No, yeah, everything is all scanned up. That's good. Got a bunch of stuff from scanning this. And hopefully the tab here recognizes that we grabbed that. It does! Beautiful! Using alchemy to create the focus was indeed the path to success, and also explosive failure, as aforementioned in the last step there, my god. The focus is stable and clear, is it? Now I simply need to imprint the proper patterns into it. For this, I'll need a focal manipulator. I've already drawn up plans for a focal manipulator. The way it functions is similar to an arcane workbench in many ways, but instead of using V to craft items, it instead imprints patterns into the focus crystal. I must also design the patterns that I'll need to imprint. I have an idea for a pattern to create flame, but I need to do some more research. Okay, so for this step we need to craft ourselves the focal manipulator, and we also need to examine fire very closely. What does that mean exactly? I'm a little bit concerned. It probably wants to put me on fire. I'm having flashbacks to last episode here. The recipe for the focal manipulator is kind of crazy. Okay, let's see. Cane stone slabs. Well, I mean, yeah, that's not too bad. 100 V though. I don't think we can make that in this chunk. We're gonna need one of these stone tables. It looks like that's made with stone and stone slabs. Not too bad. Yeah, the blank focus is there for brevity. Okay, well I'm just going to go ahead and take a few minutes here off camera to assemble the materials to make the focal manipulator here. And we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. I've got the V resonator in here ready to go. Thank you very much for that. Now, I was having a read about the resonator between episodes here, and it turns out that it doesn't quite work the way that I thought. It basically just makes the regenerating of the V in the chunk slightly faster, and I have noticed here, and you actually saw there, occasionally while I've been here and there was a tower, we have seen a few puffs of smoke come out of it, so it's not like completely dead content, but it doesn't do what I thought it was going to do, which is just, you know, like, replenish the aura a little bit. We're going to have to find some fancier device to do that. Yeah, we don't quite have enough V here. Well, actually, 95 I think is perfect. It might just be enough. Let's get these things in here. I went ahead and scanned the other stone table here with the scan stanometer off camera, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's put the resonator here in the middle, and 2 gold ingots. 95 exactly. That's going to drain this completely dry. Oh wow, yeah. A very sharp decline. That's not done some healthy things to the chunk. We can actually, I discovered this the other day, I can actually just hold shift, and that shows the that shows the number here as well. So the taint's going up to 45 there. Yeah, so now we're now up to 94 here, looks to be about where it's going to settle off. And just to double check, we can actually even just go in here, and sure enough it says 94. Away with ye, bizarre vision bug that only I experience, because me. There we go, there's the focal manipulator. Let's scan stanometer that bad boy. A lot of cool things in there, okay. So that's kind of the first step, isn't it? In this we have crafted the focal manipulator, we got credit for that. Now we need to examine fire very closely. I'm concerned about what that means. Well, where am I going to put this focal manipulator, first of all? We're kind of running out of spots here to put stuff. I don't really use this ender chest. I think I'm just going to go ahead and move that. We have silk touch on this pick, so that doesn't just, you know, get destroyed. Let's put that in here for now. I don't even have a second ender chest anyway, so yeah. The focal manipulator there is ready to go. We just need to examine fire. I assume this means we do need to put ourselves on fire here. It wouldn't be the first time that we've put ourselves on fire, but I guess this is for science. Do I have a flint and steel handy? If anywhere, it's going to be in here. No, I probably left it down by the nether portal. In which case I'll need to make myself another one here, that's fine. Having more flint and steel in the world, like that's perfectly fine and a logical thing to have, right? Not really, but here we go. Okay, I should probably put myself somewhere that isn't going to burn down. Like outside here, and not in here, now that we've got wood in here. Not in this room, there's nothing going on in here. I should probably just block this up, to be honest, I'm not using that space at the moment. The moon riseth once again on this beautiful world. Okay, let's see. Do I have to burn myself? Don't want to durabilize those any more than I already have. Here we go, rolls eyes. Yep. You have felt the touch of flame. What a surprise. Okay, let's go not die, maybe. Okay, there we go, we're fine. Yeah, I was gonna try and... I should have probably done it over right next to here so I could just put myself out straight away. I am not the smartest person in the universe. You leave that to people like Azanor. Okay, that was okay. We're fine, we're alive. Do not burn the chest, my goodness, okay. Yeah, so I was thinking of right-clicking with the flint and steel right there. That sounds like a bad time. Okay, that should be this done. Yes. Why do you have to set yourself on fire? I have no idea. Ba-boom! Basic Auromancy. Beautiful. I have everything I need. All I need to do is craft my first focus. Oh god. What the heck is all this? Like, I'm looking around the page here and I'm seeing all these underlined words here. I'm concerned by what root, touch, and fire means, but okay, let's read. By arranging specially prepared V crystals around the blank focus, I can set up patterns that will determine what function the focus will perform. For now, I only know the patterns for root, touch, and fire. The root node represents me, the caster. In the focal manipulator interface, it's shown as an eye icon. An icon, if you will. The empty node below it is marked with both a target and a trajectory icon. Mediums, like touch, require trajectories to determine what they affect. The root node provides a trajectory that matches where the caster is looking, so by linking touch to it, I will be able to touch anything I'm looking at. Mediums almost always provide a target, in this case, whatever has been touched. And some can also provide a trajectory. In this case, though, I require a target, so I'll be able to link the fire effect. By linking root, touch, and fire in this way, I'll be able to create a focus that applies the fire effect to whatever I touch. I could, in theory, link fire directly to root, but since root provides the caster as a target, that means I'll simply set myself on fire. I can fine-tune exactly what the fire effect does by tweaking its damage and burn duration in the bottom right of the interface. Many patterns will allow me to fine-tune them in this way. Creating a focus requires 3 types of resources. The first is the crystals used in the crafting process, the second is V from the aura, of course, and lastly it also requires some player experience, okay, yeah, like levels. Every time a focus is used, it will also consume a small amount of V from the aura. That's fine, you know. What could possibly go wrong here? This is like the same chunk, right? We can check that, I guess. This is actually a different chunk, isn't it? Or is it? No, wait. No, it went up to 108 here somehow. Okay, no, that's fine. 108 for me. Okay, so definitely the same chunk here. Oh my. Whoa, look at what this does to your inventory over here. So it looks like Azanor's updated the interface for the focal manipulator. Okay, so how does this work? I just read that entry and I'm still confused. Let's get this back down on the hotbar here. Oh, here we go. I didn't read this third page here. I was like, wait, there is a third page, isn't there? The effects I can create now are fairly simple and limited. There is a limit to how many patterns I can attach to a focus. This is measured as the focus complexity, okay. Each pattern type has a complexity cost, and increasing their parameters, for example the damage of a fire pattern, will increase the complexity further. Using a pattern more than once also incurs a stacking complexity cost increase of 50%. That sounds like a lot. The complexity of a focus directly determines how much V it will cost to cast and how long the caster gauntlet needs to cool down between casts. Okay. So that's this done, right? Yeah, I believe so. So, well, okay, I'm kind of confused. Let's try and get this fire focus going. I guess we have this blank lesser focus ready to go here. Okay, so let's blank lesser focus up the top here. We've got touch, we've got fire. Oh, okay. Okay, total complexity 15 is over here. Experience cost 0. V cost 3. I see, okay. So I hear tappy noises. Ooh, and this thing floats on top of the thing as well. That's good to see. You love to see it. Oh. Hello? Okay, yeah, that's slightly bugged, I guess. Touch allows you to affect things you can touch within roughly 4 blocks of the point of origin, complexity 2. So this is us, right? The icon, yeah, is us. And then this is... doesn't look like it's anything at this stage. Okay, so let's try this. So fire hurls flame at your target and sets it alight. Okay, complexity 2 for attack damage. So if I click this, oh god. Let's see, V per cast, 0.04 crystals required. That's new. So you need crystals, I guess, okay. So So you can change the burn duration. Okay, in seconds. In the power. Okay. So you can, that caps at 5. And this caps at 5. Okay. So if you wanted to make like a super focus, I guess, that does 8 attack damage. Okay. So it's maximum complexity. I need 1 experience cost for this, really? Wow. But it does cost 153. Well, I can't do that in this chunk, can I? We have only got 108 in this particular chunk. That's kind of interesting, actually. So the amount of power you can put into your foci is dependent on how much V you've got in your chunk. It kind of worked like that a little bit last time. It was a little bit weird, but like, yeah, like we can't do that here now because we just don't have the V here. Let's see, so let's turn down the burn duration. Yeah, we want like a focus that's like got a decent amount of power behind it. 2V per cast. Okay. And then it's like 1.6, 1.2, 1.8. Okay, so like the bargain basement terrible terrible guy. 4 attack damage, like how does that stack up with this? This is 9 attack damage, sharpness 4. Right. So well, we know we want a powerful focus. So let's do this. 103. Yeah, like 113's too much. We know we've got 108, so we can do this. 2V per cast. Needs an Ignis Vis crystal. How do I start crafting this? Oh yeah, like this button here, but I can't because I don't have a Ignis crystal on me, do I? Well, let's grab one of these and try this out. Let's actually just bring the whole lot. So we've got 12 on us at the moment. Okay. Yeah, so well, it remembers the power that I set. That's good. And yeah, so this button's lit up now. Okay. Well. Don't I want to have this on here somehow? Like, this is what we want to do, isn't it? Like, because if we just have fire right there... Like, if you go this to fire... That's not good, right? Like, you actually... Like, that's because that's what I was reading before, isn't it? Like, you want to do this, surely. And this is basic, so this is like... It's slightly more powerful. We need a Versio. Oh, dear. Okay. Okay, how about this? How about this? Okay. Let's reset here. Oh god. How do I take these off? Whoops. Yeah, so let's just get this. I'm just going to do just a power 1 focus here just to test this out because it's slightly confusing. But I figure that the more we do this, the easier this part's gonna get to understand. So let's just do like the shittiest possible focus you can make here. So you just absolute bare minimum stuff here. Let's make it. Ah! Okay. And there you go. It's a blank lesser focus, 0.04 Vs, or 0.4 Vs per cast, fire, burn duration, second 0, power 1. So, wait, you can put the focus in here, can't you? Can you, like, customize the foci? Can you, like, take this focus and then, like, make it stronger later? Is that how that works? I'm not sure. Well, anyway, we've got this now. Let's grab our caster's gauntlet here. I wanted to do, like, a big research episode, but it turns out, like, just using the focal manipulator here, I think is probably episode worthy enough here. I don't know, man. So we've got this. How do I... Yeah, you can equip these pressing the F key, just like before. Okay, bablamo. And that adds the red focus there to the back of the gauntlet. Am I going to set myself on fire here? Ah! Yup. That is a... That's a yup. Okay, yeah, so, that's a dud. That is quite clearly a dud. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, so we I thought that might be the case by what I was reading in the entry there. I was like, wait, don't I need to have like a touch thing here? Well, yes, we do. Okay, so can I take this? Oh, well, I'm gonna need to unequip it, I guess. There you go. So just Shift F, just like standard ones back in the day. So how does this work? So I can put a touch mechanic there, then fire. And does that like... Oh, and you can change the name here. Oh, so that's what this is. You can change the name. Okay, so let's call this basic fireball, I guess. But we're gonna need a Versio as well, not an E on the end of there. Do I even have any Versio crystals? Actually, I do. Wow, I'm surprised. We've got some. That's great. So okay. I guess we just need to put this back on. Yeah, let's just do another basic one here, just to test things out. So if I use the same thing here, I just want to... I guess I have to change the name again. Okay, it doesn't remember. ZB, basic fireball. Okay. So... yeah, I guess we're ready here. Let's just try this again. Bablamo. Okay, basic fireball with touch and burn duration this time. Okay, don't hurt me, please. Okay, so now this should not put me on fire anymore. But I don't really have like a place near here. This is like the worst possible timing to build your base out of wood, god damn it. Okay, let's try this. Ah! Oh my gosh. It's like a little fire punch. Yeah, like fire breath more like. Yeah, but add some spicy chicken wings. Punch the chicken wings! Okay. What does that 129 represent? Is that the V in the chunk? Yeah, it's up to 131 there. Yeah, okay, so that 131 there's the V in the chunk, and then the 0.8 is the cost of the focus here. Alright. So, okay, let's try this a little bit more, I guess. We need to find some hostile mobs here to try this out on, don't we? I should probably make it a little bit more powerful, though. It's only power 1 here. Like, if I want to make this a little bit stronger, what's that going to cost me? Like, see, the thing is here, is that it says the touch thing... I've got to take this off. Bloop. Okay. Yeah, so the thing about touch, it says it allows you to do stuff in 4 blocks. The point of origin, 4 blocks. So, can I do, like, multiple touches and then that's, like, 8 blocks within the point of origin, right? You can't do double fire? Hold on. Can I do fire, fire, fire? No. Okay, so you can do... Oh, hold on. So you can do multiple touches. Oh, and there's like a little scroll bar here. That's pretty cool. So how many of these can I do? Oh god. The complexity, though. Yeah, complexity... So that's too complex to make, that particular focus. But so I could do... something like this. This is... 2 complexity, but if you do more damage it becomes more complex as well. So if I wanted to do 5, like how do you remove this? Oh god. Whoops. Okay, so let's take these off. Okay, right click I think does that. So it's base of 2. That goes to complexity 10 though, so I need to leave 10 slots available. Okay, there we go. So I can do touch, touch, and then 5. But that costs 153. I can't make that in this chunk, can I? Let's keep it, I guess we can do power... well, let's try this, maybe? 123, that's too much. This is actually surprisingly complicated. How much V have I got in here at the moment? 108, yeah, so it's stuck at 108. Alright. Well, yeah, I guess... I guess we'll try this a little bit later. But alright, let's go find some hostile mobs here to try this out on. I'm going to need to head outside the base here. Oh god. Hostile mobs. No, yeah, we should be okay. Oh, we've got all our armor on. Yeah, we're good. Man, like, this is pretty freaking amazing. Having this, like, Infinity Gauntlet is just what I'm going to call it, because I am a child of the MCU. Anybody else out there loving the MCU? Alright, yeah. Ooh, it's, like, really, really freaking dark out here. Alright. Oh my gosh! So that does work. I mean, but it doesn't do that much damage, does it? Yeah, well, it is only, what was it? Like, power 1. 2 damage or whatever it was. Oh gosh. Okay, it's time to finish these idiots off. With more conventional weapons. There you go. Well, yeah, like, that's fun and all, but... yeah, we need to find a chunk that's decent enough that we can actually build these things in. Hopefully they didn't spawn a bunch of zoms. No, looks like we're good. I mean, yeah, like, so... obviously, like, power 1 like that is kind of trash. We want... and the range on it is not exactly great either, is it? Yeah, so it's in about 4 blocks. So I need to do some research on that. I guess we need to experiment to see if having multiple touch mechanics, like, increases the range. Because, like, that's too far away. I can't hit him from there. Alright. Oh man, I'm taking some damage here. Skeletons are kind of a pain in the ass. Just look at this guy dancing. Oh god. What the heck is going on? Not my wall, thank you. Man, it's actually been a while since I was out at night killing mobs. Right. I think we're done here. I think we're done here. The Creeper Blast Craters. Oh no. Alright, you're not done apparently. You guys are not done. Fine. Fine. Well, I'm starting to take a bit more damage than I want. Let's heal on up. Line of sight these bastards. And hit them with the caster's gauntlet. Yeah, like, it doesn't burn them for very long. It doesn't burn them at all, really. They're gonna start burning in the daylight here now. Take that! Die! Okay. Yeah, so this, like, basic little fireball thing that we've got in here is kinda garbage. Kinda garbage. Because it's just, like, the absolute crappest focus you could possibly make that will not hurt you, so we got that going for us. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. I actually wanted to do a little bit more this episode, but I guess I guess we can focus on doing more with foci next time. Oh man, so let's grab this guy again. Yeah, so there's all these kind of like different foci over here. Oh, I see. So like focus medium projectile. Oh, so that would like make like a fireball potentially if he did this. This is like, it's an interesting mechanic. Dude, I love this about Azanor's mods. It's like every time he releases a new mod. Wait, how many arrows have I got in me? Just a few. Just a few. My god, I suck at this game. But yeah, every time there is a new version of Thaumcraft, Azanor finds a way to like change it up, be it research or like the focal manipulator. In this case, it's completely different to what it was in TC5, and even TC4 I think was actually pretty similar, wasn't it, from what I remember. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode of TC6. I'm sorry that we didn't get much done today, but I don't know, I think we had a heap of fun here. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Check out the Twitch stream, by the way. I'm live most days of the week. And that's some good timing, since it's raining. Now it's go time to do some fishing here. And try and get ourselves some more sweet loot. Thanks for watching, folks. See you later.